what Meta Knight looks like under that mask.
Apparently quite similar to Kirby.
If he took off his mask, could he inhale things too?
Maybe. And maybe he has Kirby's copy ability as well.
So if a maskless Meta Knight copied a masked Meta Knight...
Well, then he'd just be back where he started.
Anyway, be careful of his quick blade and his spinning attacks. They don't have a lot of power, so use your shield until you see an opening.
Wait a sec. Is that... me?
It certainly appears to be the case.
You're awfully calm about this, Lady Palutena.
Well, we've been through a similar situation in the past, don't you recall?
Yeah, but it's still freaky. It's like looking through a twisted mirror. That reminds me. You know how Dark Pit came from a mirror? Then why doesn't he move left when I move right, and vice versa?
Beats me.
But you're supposed to know everything. Don't you have an all-seeing eye and an all-knowing brain and all that?
My all-seeing eye sees you getting hit.
Oh man, really?
I'm sure the true Pit would triumph over any doppelganger. So I guess now we'll see if you're the real deal.
I meant to ask you about one more thing. Have you noticed that I can kind of fly on my own a bit?
Actually, it's called jumping, Pit. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Hey, it's Batu! Will you quit calling me that?
Now where did you disappear to after the fight with Hades?
Actually, Dark Pit works for me now. He's an officer in the forces of nature.
What?
No way!
Just because we fought together once doesn't mean we're all buddy-buddy now. In fact, the Lightning Chariot and Phosphora are also both under my command. The battle isn't over yet.
Viridi's interests and mine just happen to overlap. So for this fight, I'll be happy to launch you into the stratosphere.
Your powers are perfectly matched here.
It all comes down to skill.
Who's that woman?
That's Zero Suit Samus. She usually wears heavy armor, but not in this incarnation. Even so, she's still pretty powerful.
She has some pretty herdy-looking equipment. Getting kicked by those jet boots has gotta sting.
You have a good deal of herdy-looking equipment yourself, Pit.
Yeah, and can you believe that there's some fighters that battle empty-handed? Crazy!
It's all about discipline, not weaponry. Don't worry though, when we get home, I'll enroll you in Palutena's boot camp. That'll fix you right up.
Or I can just keep my weapons. Yeah, let's do that.
Anyway, Zero Suit Samus is a difficult target to hit. Keep your attacks sure and steady.
Wario kind of smells.
That's to be expected. For his final smash, he munches garlic and transforms into his super anti-hero alter ego, Wario Man!
Wario Man?
Yes. Legend has it that Wario once caught a cold, accidentally ate a piece of nasty garlic, and turned into Wario Man.
Huh. So nasty garlic is the key to Wario's power. Great.
He's a real charmer, that one.
Speaking of which, eating seems to make Wario very gassy.
Ah, TMI?
I'm only telling you this for your own good. He's a ticking time bomb. Watch out for his sudden farts, and all farts in general. They're gross and dangerous.
This job is really the worst sometimes. Snake?
The legendary mercenary himself.
I never thought I'd get a chance to fight him again!
Snake is fully loaded with explosives and firearms. Don't get blown up.
I bet if I put some bombs on the end of my arrows, they'd be more powerful.
Very original, Pit.
You can't attach bombs to arrows of light since they aren't actual arrows.
Okay, then let's bust out the cannons!
Leave the bombs and guns to Snake. You focus on what you do best, whatever that is.
It's Ike!
There are two versions of Ike, the Path of Radiance version and the Radiant Dawn version.
Dawn? Radiance?
He's basically either a mercenary or a hero.
The two versions of Ike may look and sound a bit different, but his strength doesn't change at all.
But one of them is 3 years older than the other. Shouldn't the older one be stronger?
Yeah, you'd think the older one would have 3 more years of training under his belt.
Maybe he skipped 3 years of arm days.
I somehow doubt that. Have you seen the way he swings that sword? One blow from that sword could do more damage than 2 of yours, Pit. Be careful.
That little twerp is bossing those Pokemon around!
That's the Pokemon trainer. Looks like you'll be fighting Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard today.
All the original starters? This fighter is a fan of the classics.
Do you think Pokemon get claustrophobic being trapped in those little balls?
I hear Pokeballs are much bigger on the inside.
But what about the weak Pokemon who get left in their balls and forgotten? I mean, everyone has like hundreds of them in their box.
Huh. I never thought about... Oh, Pika-Pit! No!
Now, Pit, I'm sure those abandoned Pokemon are all playing together at a farm upstate.
Anyway, commanding 3 Pokemon is really tricky. Pay attention to the trainer's patterns and tendencies and find a way to exploit them.
Is that a Squirtle?
The tiny turtle Pokemon.
I have a sudden craving for tiny turtle stew.
What is wrong with you?
Squirtle is one of the first Pokemon you can get. And this time around, Squirtle has more water moves in its arsenal.
Getting a little wet doesn't bother me.
Don't underestimate water, Pit. With enough force and precision, it becomes a blade that can cut through anything.
You're right. All these fighters are here for a reason. I can't let my guard down against anyone.
When Squirtle charges at you with its shell, guard and then counterattack when it's up in the air.
That's Bulbasaur. Or is it Venusaur?
It's Ivysaur, the Pokemon's form before it evolves into Venusaur.
I know I'm supposed to fight it, but I gotta say, it's pretty stinking cute.
Cute and deadly. Ivysaur's Vine Whip is as versatile as it is dangerous. It can be used as a whip, as the name implies, but it can also grab opponents. It can even be used to grab onto ledges in a pinch.
I see. Hey, I'm really grateful for all the info, Dedede, but where's Lady Palutena?
Who cares? Palutena doesn't know squat about plants. This is where I shine. Where was I? Oh, the Vine Whip has a deceptively long reach, and don't forget about Bullet Seed as well. Oh wow, it's Charizard! Just look at those majestic wings!
Those wings might be majestic to look at, but they don't help much in the flying or gliding department.
A little short in the flight department. That sounds like a familiar predicament.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Pit, denial doesn't look good on you. At least Charizard can use its wings for attacking.
And I can use my wings to fly. When Lady Palutena grants me the power of flight, that is.
You know, I've always wondered if the power of flight would work anywhere besides your wings. Like your hair, for instance.
That's not funny. I'd go bald.
But I digress. Charizard has another attack called Flare Blitz. It's powerful but dangerous, even to Charizard. Either way, dodge the attack and keep your distance while waiting for your chance to strike back.
Oh, look! It's Diddy Kong.
He's Donkey Kong's little buddy.
Wonder if he'd let me win for a banana.
Don't underestimate him just because he's a monkey. He's faster and stronger than any human.
As long as he can't fly, I'm good.
He can't fly, but he does have a peanut pop gun and an inexhaustible supply of peanuts to shoot at you.
So? I love peanuts.
Not when they're pelting you in the face.
I don't know. Still sounds pretty good to me.
Oh, Pit, what won't you do for a snack?
Fighting does take strength.
Anyway, if you can hit Diddy Kong at just the right angle, he'll drop his rocket barrel pack.
However, it explodes when it lands on the ground, so watch out.
Who's the little guy?
That's Lucas. He's from Tasmili Village. Just like Ness, he uses PSI. He might be the most introverted opponent you've ever fought.
If he's so shy, why is he fighting?
He's been through a lot. Things you couldn't imagine. Maybe fighting is how he copes with his feelings.
Oh man, now I feel bad for him.
Me too. Maybe you shouldn't fight him.
Show no mercy! Launch this crybaby to the stars!
Or that. Just remember, Lucas's attacks are a bit different from Ness's. Don't expect to be able to fight both of them the exact same way.
Being a hedgehog, Sonic really isn't very spiky, is he?
Yeah, I've seen spikier. It's true that you're more likely to find him curled up in a cute, harmless ball.
Not so harmless. That round shape lets him spin dash with ease.
I've changed my mind. He's entirely too spiky.
Spin dashes are hard to stop, though.
Just keep your cool and don't lose focus. You can stop spin attacks using your orbitars or bow.
Who's this, Lady Palutena?
That's King Dedede.
So, what do I need to know about him?
He's a heavyweight but has the ability to fly, and his hammer attack is no joke. But every fighter has a weakness. For example, when King Dedede throws a spiky Gordo, you can hit it right back at him. If you can eliminate him by reflecting the Gordo, that will count as your KO.
What's a KO?
Good luck, Pit.
Oh, it's that explorer guy.
Did you know that Pikmin are named after Pick carrots, a vegetable native to Hokitate?
Huh. Guess you learn something new every day.
Enough with the pointless fun facts. Let's talk fighting strategy. Here's what I know about those Pikmin. Red Pikmin are strong. Yellow Pikmin fly high. Blue Pikmin have the mightiest throw. White Pikmin are fastest. Purple Pikmin are heavy and the most powerful. Be sure you remember all this, Pit.
Right.
There are also winged Pikmin that don't attack you. Numerous Pikmin will weigh down the winged Pikmin, and that's when you should attack.
What the heck is that?
Oh, that's Lucario. What about it?
I've never seen a creature with a life force like that. It's like a current of water or a whirlpool.
Oh, you mean Lucario's aura.
Aura?
Lucario can sense the life force, or aura, emanating from all living things. As Lucario takes more damage, its own aura grows stronger.
Ingenious! Lucario sounds like a perfect fit for the forces of nature.
We need to focus on the fight at hand.
You focus on the fight at hand. I gotta catch my new recruit.
No, stop!
Pit, a wounded Lucario is stronger than it looks. Be extra careful when it's taken lots of damage. Look at that cute little robot.
ROB isn't a very creative name for a robot.
I think it has a certain ring to it.
No way! Any name's better than ROB. Like, how about Mr. HVC-012?
That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
How about RoboBuddy 3rd edition?
And what happened to the first 2 editions?
Oh, good point. How about Zerdblattron?
Let's just keep things simple by calling him Rob.
The light on its head shows you the strength of the laser it's about to fire. The moment you forget about it, it'll unleash its laser at maximum power, so watch out!
This guy's eyes are the size of my head!
He must be the famous Toon Link.
Where'd he get that name from anyway?
It's probably because he looks like he jumped right out of a cartoon.
Oh, I see how it is.
What's the matter, Pit?
It's just not fair, Lady Palutena. One Link is handsome, and the other is adorable. They're cherry-picking the best bits!
Oh, is poor Pit feeling a little insecure today?
Snap out of it, Pit. You have a fight to focus on. Here's the deal. Toon Link is quick, but lighter than regular Link.
Don't get distracted by his weapons, or his intense cuteness. Just calm down and plan the best counterattack.
Now this guy seems bad to the core.
That's Wolf. He's Fox's arch nemesis and the leader of Starwolf. Starwolf is a group of mercenaries hired by Andross.
Mercenaries will do anything for money.
Generally speaking, although Star Fox is also technically a mercenary group, but they would never aid someone as evil as Andross.
Wolf may be Fox's nemesis, but there's also a mutual respect between them. They even fought on the same side at one point.
Kind of like Pit and Dark Pit.
What? We're nothing like that. I don't respect him, and we're sure not all buddy-buddy.
See? You guys are just like them.
You even have the same glorified palette swap thing going on.
In any case, Wolf's blaster shoots long-range projectiles, but it can also be a nuisance at close range.